morning. Welcome back to Everyday Struggle. Nadeska Akademiks and Wayno here. Another lovely day in New York. I think it's snowing today.
You got the Timbs back out?
Got the Timbs out.
You have the correct Timbs? Yes, you have the correct
What
Timbs.
those ones called?
I don't know.
Those are the Timbs. The
ones that New Yorkers are not going to clown me for
Butters.
wearing. Because they're high enough, keep the ankles covered, you know?
Okay, we bring them out in the snow? Like,
Is that Fashion Nova men's?
nah, but I ain't gonna lie, a package coming in the mail. Y'all can't wait. Wait till y'all see me these Fashion Nova jeggings. I seen somebody in the comments saying, Akademiks not getting paid enough to buy some new clothes. Wait till Fashion Nova send the package, bro.
Finally gonna show off his thighs. All right, we can't wait. We can't wait.
I can fucking wait.
You want me to get your package?
Huh?
Let me get your package, bro.
Give me a
we
check.
off designer.
Give me a check first.
We off designer.
Give me
Remember.
a check first.
You were never on designer, actually.
Yeah, I never was.
Somebody pointed out Wayno be wearing all the exclusive shit and still trying to talk down on designer.
I don't wear no
It's not-
designer clothes. Nope. I ain't never wore no designer
All them
shit
exclusive
on here.
Yeezys and off
He
white.
doesn't wear couture.
Yeezys is not exclusive. That's Adidas.
When,
What you talking about?
Wayno be wearing the one-on-ones. That's like designer, bro.
Nah. I wear no
This shit you
designer
can't find in the store. You got to go to the nigga who handcrafted it in China.
Hey, man.
All right, man, let's get into the show. We're just going to start with a quick update. So Young Nudy, who was also arrested on Super Bowl Sunday along with 21 Savage, is finally going to be released from DeKalb County Jail on a $100,000 bond. His lawyer told Billboard that they're in the bookout process and he's expecting him to be home tonight. And his DJ also confirmed this on Twitter. So it's been a while now. It's been a few weeks because 21 came home last week. So we're glad that he's finally out.
And he was in the county. He wasn't arrested by ICE and none of that, right?
Yeah, he was at DeKalb County Jail, but...
Yeah, if I was to believe everything they're saying, that Young Nudy was the initial target of this whole like this whole SWAT team raid, helicopters, like people with masks on. I'm surprised that he actually got out on a $100,000 bail, but I'm happy that he got out. Of course, him and 21 Savage are really close, and it looked like it could have been a situation where both could be incarcerated for a while, trying to get bail.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I know that your bail bond is usually 10% of whatever it is. So that might be 10% of $1 million, which if it's $1 million bond, then that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
You know, that's a pretty serious charge. But happy that he's out of there, out of that predicament.
Yeah, I think it was 100K. So like if it's 10, if they accept 10%, it would be 10K. So
so it's not. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So that's probably a good sign that his charges aren't like on some wild, crazy shit.
All right, so we'll stay tuned for updates. Let's see, his legal team is still working on it. In other news, everyone was busy Sunday watching the NFL All-Star Weekend, but Michael
You said NFL All-Star Weekend.
NBA.
My bad, picking up.
I didn't want you to keep going.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, they ain't gonna lie, they were violations.
They would have killed me
Oh,
for
man.
Oh, they would have violated you.
She doesn't support black NBA players.
that. That's facts. Ooh. All right, so on Sunday night when everyone was busy watching the NBA All-Star Game, Michael Rapaport decided to get on Twitter and critique Meek Mill's pregame performance. So in a series of tweets, he asked if Meek has a hearing problem because he was apparently rapping off beat. He goes on to call Meek a trash rapper. He brought up the Drake beef and later even claimed that Meek is not a top 20 rapper from Philadelphia. It was a lot. So Meek Mill finally responded to him on Monday saying, first of all, don't ever use the word trash when you're speaking on nothing from our culture unless you're trying to get trashed. Number two, who gave you authorization to be speaking on us? And three, what are you charging now? Last time I seen you, you wanted a selfie. Be great, though, on the net. And, of course, he posted the selfie of himself and Michael Rapaport. Man, what do you guys think? He went really hard. Even if you didn't enjoy the performance, do you feel like it was too much?
Well, I always feel like Michael Rapaport, I have enjoyed different parts of his career, but I feel like he always goes a little hard. Like, he always talks crazy about LeBron. I mean, sometimes, like, I get it. It's cool to not like LeBron every now and then, but, like, some of the things he says is just, like, kind of crazy. It seems like he puts feelings into it, especially with Meek. Like, I understand that you critiquing the performance, but when you start talking about he's a trash rapper, he ain't top 20 in Philadelphia, a beef with Drake. Has he seen that him and Drake have reconciled that beef or anything? So it's like, what? I want to know too, like, who gives him the authorization? Like, I understand that he's been tied to Tribe Called Quest. He was friends with them. He has history with people in hip hop. But what gives you the right to continuously disrespect people in hip hop? That's what I want to know, because I don't see Meek Mill or whomever, whenever we're watching the Grammys and there's somebody, a country performer, us jumping down they back and saying how trash they are for anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't fuck with it when it comes to Michael Rapaport.
I was disappointed on both fronts, actually. Michael Rapaport, yeah, he's very extreme in certain critiques.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes to LeBron, he goes over that.
That's what I'm saying, overly.
It might be an attempt at comedy. I don't think he classifies himself as a comedian, but like, trust me, that nigga try to tell jokes. It might be an attempt at comedy by trying to go that hard, or perhaps a personal vendetta. Like, I was surprised he said that about Meek, because he's one of the white dudes that I don't see just give the cliche white dude opinion.
Right.
Like, he kind of gets it sometimes about the culture. And yes, he's been linked to other like hip hop groups or have affiliations to them that you would think that he would get it. And to me, I was like, yo, this is like the classic white boy opinion. Yo, Drake beat you in a beef. You scream a lot. You're not top 20. Like, it sounded ridiculous. So perhaps he has like some personal vendetta, or probably just kind of trying to get his retweets off. So I'm really disappointed at him for that. Now, that being said, I'm also disappointed that Meek acknowledged him. Like, some things you can't, like, you give the power to the motherfucker with the opinion once you acknowledge him. I don't care how much retweet they get, and I get it. I think it was picking up steam already.
Right.
But like, some things you gotta just look past, because now you're gonna get more people looking at this and be like, well, he got a point.
No, but wait a second, about why, like, I'm happy that Meek did say something, because Michael Rapaport gets away with a lot. Like I said, like, we talking about LeBron. I just keep hearing LeBron because I've seen him say, he's a fucking bum. Like, the way he talks about shit, you be like, damn, like, those is fighting words. So the thing is like, when you talking about a Meek now, yeah, he could let a lot of shit slide, but he lets shit slide all the time. I'm happy that he's bringing a little bit of light, and he probably just had some fun with it as well. Like, yeah, last time I seen you, you was asking for a selfie.
I mean, the selfie thing is really fun, and we always say that people don't keep the same energy off the internet, but it's crazy for the rant to be this intense, and yeah, there was a selfie to prove that you were once at some point a fan or excited to see him. What's changed since then?
I just don't understand, like, just saying top 20 in Philadelphia history, like, Meek is not in top 20. Like, who's your number one? Will Smith? Like, seriously, who's Michael? I want to know what his top 5 in Philadelphia is. I would really love to know that.
He's a big Beanie Siegel fan.
Huh?
He's a big Beanie Siegel fan.
And Beanie Siegel is definitely top 5, but I'm just saying, it's like, to not include me or to say top 20. Like, now that might be the joke part, right? And even I seen his account got suspended, like, after he did all of that shit, because people probably started spamming his account.
Probably.
Yeah, I would like for, I don't know, I'm a little torn on Meek. Like, I look at Meek almost like in a different space where, like, petty shit gotta be below him. Like,
so he should never respond or engage with stuff like this, you're saying?
I don't think it's turned out well for him in the past when he's reduced himself to, like, the back and forth. Notably, people said the Twitter finger shit. I feel like certain shit, after everything he's been through, if niggas still want to be on whatever they're going to be on, you just got to let that slide.
But don't you think he's approaching it differently? You know what I mean? The
Absolutely.
Twitter finger things, that was a completely different situation. He explained what was going wrong
Right.
with him at this time. But the way he explains it is a little bit
I guess
more.
this is in a bigger context. Yo, I'd be like, just looking online, Meek has an opinion on everything. Like, and some things I'd be like, Meek, come on. And it could be just
You're talking about things about himself or just in general? Because he's allowed to have opinions
Yeah, it's
on
like,
things.
I mean, why not?
No, I get it, but I look at Meek, someone who came from being, I don't want to say unlikable, but like everybody was like killing him for him basically injecting an opinion, right? When people clearly didn't want it, right? Or telling shit that people clearly didn't want to hear. And I look at all these other things, I'm like, Meek, sometimes you can just chill.
But what do you call it? Cultural equity? Does he not have enough cultural equity now?
Wait,
that should go stale.
Who?
You know, right now he's good. Right now he's good. What I'm saying, the cultural equity that Meek has, we want to hear him speak on shit. I just don't want him doing too much.
He's not doing too much.
I see Meek. Yo, Meek was on like the Shade Room saying, yo, it's 2019, we done with weaves. I'm like, damn. Meek is over here like, yo, he's spitting it all.
Yo, you don't miss anything on the internet.
I mean, that's the whole thing, is to spew out thoughts. As long as it's not nothing that's making him look bad. And with this instance, I think that, hell yeah, I'm cool with him defending himself against a Michael Rapaport, because you want to know why? Then Michael Rapaport does 5 or 6 videos, and then he'll just keep going and going and going. And it's not like he doesn't have a voice. Now, he might not have to me, he don't have a voice in hip-hop per se, but he definitely has a voice that can be heard. So I'm all for Meek. If you gonna call him a trash rapper, not top 20 in Philadelphia history and all that, he's supposed to just eat that from a person of that stature?
No,
That's not being like letting petty shit be beneath you.
No, well, I always look to just anybody in general. Like, you can't really highlight most of the negative shit. When you highlight the negative shit, you're giving that a platform. Like, you highlight the love. I be looking on Meek's page. He does highlight the love sometimes too, though.
A lot,
So,
right? Especially right now. Everybody forgot 4 years ago when they was trashing my nigga. Like, now it's just all love, right? But I just feel like with Michael Rapaport, he need to chill sometimes, for real, because he does this continuously. And the way I'm looking at it is, I don't see no black people tearing down y'all country legends or y'all rock legends, per se.
I wouldn't even I wouldn't throw
Why
Michael
not?
Rapaport. Bro, I've never seen him fuck with country. He's kind of been fucking with hip hop.
I'm just, listen, he been fucking with hip hop.
To me, he lost me with this opinion because I couldn't tell the point where it was just a like his opinion was about his personal choice to, yo, I really don't like this nigga and I actually want to tell a joke, so I'll say anything. Like when he was like, yo, I don't really like Meek. Like, I don't think he's that good of a rapper. And he's like, I don't respect him, because he does that a lot. He says it with the new guys a lot. Yo, I don't respect a rapper who didn't do that, blah, blah. Like, so him saying, I don't respect a rapper who didn't respond, okay, I get it. When you're saying he's not top 20 in Philly now we're like, all right, so you're clearly going from something that could be a personal opinion to, I don't think you could justify that.
I'm just confused on what the fuck does him respecting a rapper? Like, who gives a fuck about what he says about who he respect in rap?
Meek, that's what I'm telling you.
I'm just,
I don't care.
no,
Meek
but
cares.
that's why you need to. That's why sometimes it has to be addressed. It's not like he's a nobody. Like I'm not trying to make it seem like Michael Rapaport is a nobody. He's done a lot of great
I
work
get your
in
point.
film
It's
and all
different
of that.
responding to a random troll on the internet versus someone who has been at least hip hop adjacent, we can say, for a long time. You have to understand why.
Yeah, it's like, who gave you your membership, my nigga? No, for real. I would, for real.
Yeah, I would just ignore that nigga, man. I would just ignore him.
Fuck that. It's smoke.
Because to be honest, I can see him following up today. Again, this is a world of cloud chasing. Like,
here we go, yeah.
Yo, this is where people bait you in, and as soon as you respond, you mad, like you're bothered, and to be honest, you're getting trolled. But I ain't gonna lie.
You can't win.
But I ain't gonna lie. The best part about all of that was the nice crop that Meek did with getting Nicki out of the picture. You know, you gotta crop your ex out, bro.
Oh, she was in it?
Yeah, the Barbs were mad as fuck.
Oh my
the Barbs were the maddest out of everything. Like they were
So
mad.
it's
Like
a win-win then.
no, they were just mad that Meek cropped out Nicki.
But why would they want her in it? Then that might have started something else.
Yeah, what up?
Separate. Yo,
There's
you
no
can't.
win there.
Yeah.
Like
There's no,
if
yeah.
you have her in there, why you bringing her into the
Right,
shit?
exactly.
You bring her out. Oh, I knew you ain't like her, nigga. It's all good.
Hey, man.
Oh, man. All right. Meek is doing fine. I don't think he's that bothered by this. But let's see. Ak, going to take us through some numbers. It's been a while. Of course, Drake re-released So Far Gone last week. Seems like it did pretty well for a 10-year-old project.
Yeah. Drake's So Far Gone, which this is a remastered version, which also includes a song with Kanye West, which he had to clear. So my nigga, yeah, actually cleared that sample. It's expected to do between 40 and 50,000 first week, which, to be honest, I think that's like ridiculous. Like the shit's like 10 years old. But again, anything with Drake's name, certain people, the algorithms just work. He's gonna do some good numbers. So that's pretty much the only like notable hip hop release. Ariana Grande released some shit, but who cares?
Michael Rapaport.
Like he
dropped
dropped
an
some shit
album?
too?
I'm saying he cares. You was asking who cares about Ariana Grande.
Nah, man.
Nah,
I
let
think he
me
like
stop
hip
fucking
hop,
with Michael
man.
Rapaport. He's a cool. I met him before. He's a cool dude.
Really?
Yeah, I met him.
Wait, he gonna get on your ass. Like,
That's fine.
he gonna get on your ass on the
That's
gram,
fine.
man.
That's
Oh,
fine.
man.
I'm not
Yo,
scared.
hold on,
Like,
hold on.
that's fine.
I would like for him to come up here because I do think that half what he was saying is joke and half is just hate.
You want him to come up here and explain himself or defend the
Or
top
just come up
20
here and
shit
spew his
or
hate, man. I don't know.
what?
I'm not with spewing hate, man.
Yo, he does a mix of it. I think it's just entertainment.
But you just said Meek shouldn't have responded.
He shouldn't have.
Okay.
We would have
See,
never.
this is, I told you.
We
This
would
the
have
nigga
never
at
been
the lunch table.
We would have never
What?
been talking about Michael Rapaport if Meek didn't respond.
I know.
And so that you took the next step, let's have him on the show.
Yeah, because
because-
now Meek
what?
is responding. Now we're looking to you. What is your response to Meek response?
See, this is what I'm saying. Look, he's the nigga at the fucking lunch table that's like, yo, he said something about your mother when somebody didn't say nothing. Y'all gonna fight at 3 p.m.? You gonna let this nigga talk like that? That's him.
He's always been a content creator, I guess.
This is just hip hop, man. Like once you respond to somebody, now we can't wait for the other person.
Heard you.
Yeah, you've been having your own beefs on Twitter recently. I just checked in. Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, there was like some bum ass rapper named Young Band. Well, I shouldn't even mention this name. Let's keep it moving, please.
I thought you was
No, it was the same thing. The same thing. Hold on, you know what? Matter of fact, no. Meek, I get you. I get it.
Wait, hold up.
No.
You just was. I
didn't
remember
get
that.
it.
You just was going back and forth with a nigga.
When you
go back and forth with these niggas.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't get it.
What?
Meek, I'm sorry. You're right. After a bum ass nigga been like begging you for a picture in your DMs, trying to get your attention, that same nigga can't be online and disrespect you later.
All right, see, all you gotta do is put it in a personal context, and all of a sudden he
See, you
understands.
right.
Look, he did a whole fucking 360.
No, I forgot. There was this rapper, he was DMing me like a thought for 365 days in a row. I finally responded to him. Now recently, I don't know what the heck, he looks like YMW Melly, except, I don't know, he's not. But he just tweeted out, he said, I'm the fans. I'm like, how would you be DMing the fans for 365 days in a row? I had to tweet out the DMs.
You
right.
put up the receipts,
I had to tweet out the DMs. Yeah, there's always a reason. Meek, I'm sorry. Thank you. No, Meek, I'm sorry.
You can't be stooping to that level, Meek. You're above that.
No, but what Meek is doing prison reform, I don't want to hear.
So what? So what if he's doing prison reform?
Until he starts Akademiks rebrand.
We can't have
you doing on the sticks and all types of other shit.
We can't have a petty activist. You feel me? Like, if Meek was some hood shit, fine. But like I'm looking at Meek now like, yo, Meek is hanging out with Robert Kraft. Meek he's walking a different.
You hanging out with Lil Reese?
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, man. Come on,
Same
man.
thing, Akademiks. All right, look, so if you're an activist, you cannot be petty. Otherwise, just go for it. That's all we learned here today.
Because Angela Rye get petty with, and I love it when Angela Rye get petty. I love when Angela Rye get petty with them.
Oh my God. All right. So late last week, T.I. dropped a Floyd Mayweather diss track after Mayweather told TMZ that he's still going to continue to support Gucci following all the blackface allegations. Here's a snippet.
The greatest reward comes with some obligation. You owe the generation after you, since they gon' live in the world that you made. Man, where your gratitude? You act like one no more poor people struggling after you. Yeah, you were the lad, nigga, you trash.
What's going on with you over here? Okay, just put on a gospel record or something. Okay.
That song's fire.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. T.I. bodied Floyd, except, Floyd can't rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he can't respond.
So it's not like you can really respond. Even though Floyd did, again, his ghostwriter wrote some good stuff on Instagram. But I will say, though, like, I don't know if this song felt a little bit differently once, like, I seen a bunch of people.
The internet.
Yeah, they start saying,
okay.
yo, this is because of Tiny. I'm like, oh.
Of course they did. So, of course, T.I. responded. Of course, the internet went crazy about it. So him and Tiny got on Instagram Live to respond to it. Here's what happened.
Man, listen. If it was anything, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean? If she went over there and had a good time, that's damn nice for her. Wonderful. I'm glad.
Y'all stop talking about me, please.
I ain't talking about you. That's them. I'm glad, goddamn it.
Stop talking about me.
But guess what? It wasn't nice enough for her to stay. Shit, I don't.
Wasn't that going on?
I don't give a fuck one way or
I'm
another.
just saying, stop talking about it.
I don't give a fuck one way or another.
It's like Tiny's just trying to enjoy a nice, peaceful lunch.
This was
This
was the most bothered video to act unbothered ever.
Really?
Facts.
You don't feel this was delivered well? How do you act unbothered enough?
This was very pressed. T.I. was pressed in this video.
You sure?
Yes! T.I.'s over here like, nigga, get off live. But again, like...
So hold on. Is this a situation where he should not have responded to the internet again? Just let the track rock?
No.
I don't know where you stand on any of this anymore.
This is super touchy just because him and Floyd have a past. Tiny's mixed into that, and Tiny is his wife and the mother of his kids. So anything you say at Floyd, again, when you're arguing online, it's really like arguing in the schoolyard, and you're trying to get you're trying to sway the public or everybody who's in the little circle. Yeah, people gonna be like, okay, nah, you're right. It's about the Gucci shit. And then somebody gonna be like, no, it's not. It's about Tiny. So again, It's hard for me to say it's not.
Well, I think it's a multitude of things. I mean, of course, we know the history with Tip had with Tiny and the whole Floyd Mayweather shit, and he allegedly swung on. Like, now, listen, if you
Which Wayno respects immensely.
listen, let me tell you something. If you swing on a nigga that's 55-0 professionally as a boxer, whether you connect or not, I commend you, my nigga, because you could get killed doing some shit like that, boxing with somebody like that. Now, I think that it's just he's just tired of him, period. It might be a little bit of that. It might be a little bit of, you know, the past situation, because as a man, I would probably feel a little way deep down inside. But I think more so, it's the ignorance that Floyd sometimes displays. Now, I enjoy watching Floyd Mayweather fight. I've always enjoyed his career, but it's certain shit that he says where you like, damn, brother, that's how you feel? Regarding like serious issues. So I think that if he used that platform to throw a little bit of old shit, bring a little bit of old shit or old feelings back up, I'm not mad at it. But it comes from, it's deriving from the comments that he's making. Yeah. For real.
Again, I agree 100% with that.
But
if I'm T.I., I'm going to stay away from Floyd, man. I'm going to stay, like, T.I. unfortunately is in that position where whatever you say at Floyd, unless Floyd is actively responding back to you and give you that same energy, it's going to always look like you're bothered because of what may have happened with your wife and the dude.
Yo, you got to write a book about this, an ebook or something.
Nah, come on. No, I know. It's not that complicated.
I'm not even
Wayne
joking.
understands too. Wayne understands. Like, it's tricky. It's just a tricky situation. And I think T.I. is like, yo, nah, I'm sincere about it. He even said it. He said, yo, if I still had a problem with homie about that said situation, I would have pulled up. Like, when I did have a problem,
he kept it
I
player.
pulled up.
He definitely kept it player. Like, yeah, okay, if she, but this is why I'm saying, like,
He shouldn't have had Tiny in that video, though.
you say, all right, yeah. You know what it is? Because she don't want to be like, all right, fuck that. Leave me alone. She doesn't want to be in any of that. But I think he's just tired of the shit, the rhetoric that sometimes he displays. Like, whether...
And it's not a complete one-off. Like, he did this with Kanye. We know that T.I. does this, right?
Yeah,
So
right,
there's
exactly.
more in his corner, evidence that this is not just a personal vendetta. Yeah, I see your face. I know.
I don't know.
Ack just wants a deeper dive on the bullshit.
It's Uncle Tip, so like we're not gonna really question how he moves with his situations. But now I find it. I think Tiny currently is still friends with Floyd. I'm wondering.
I don't want to insinuate
All right, this
nothing.
is a deeper dive.
Yeah,
I want
want to
nothing to do
insinuate
with
nothing.
this in anyone's relationship.
Because I was.
Do your
Yeah,
dissection
okay.
later
Yep.
on your page, Ack.
You could deep dive into this next topic as much as you want, I suppose.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, man.
Oh, man. All right, so police are looking into YBN Almighty J as a suspect in a robbery involving Skinny from the Nines jewelry and cash. According to TMZ, this reportedly happened in California last week when both of them were recording music videos. Skinny was allegedly robbed of a chain, a Rolex, and some cash. There's some surveillance footage where you see two men walking up to an SUV. There's a little scuffle, et cetera, but you can't identify the men. So people have been reporting about this for days. Almighty J is not feeling the way people are speaking about him here, so here's what he had to say about it.
Hey, made this shit clear real quick. I've been watching this shit you niggas been saying on the internet for the last few days about whatever situation sparked on the internet. I'm about to tell y'all nigga one thing. I didn't take nothing. I didn't see nobody take nothing. Nothing got took from nothing, bro. So keep my name out of the bullshit, bro. For real.
What size are those teeth? Those are the new Columbia specials, right?
Oh, man. Well.
No, for real, though.
What I would like to first add is that I seen the footage. That's not Almighty J. I don't believe anything that I see anymore. I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. I seen the footage, I seen the surveillance footage. That's not Almighty J. Almighty J is an upstanding citizen. And I don't think that he would partake in anything like this nature.
I mean, the word hoax is being thrown around, but like you said, Jussie has me all fucked up in the head. I don't know what to believe, who to believe, if to even read details doesn't matter anymore.
First of all, YBN Almighty J looks very innocent to me. From where I'm standing, he's an innocent young man. However, I will say, Jussie's late to the party. Rap niggas been faking shit for the longest, okay?
Not hate crimes, though. Just chain robberies. It's different. It's different.
Listen, if a nigga could fake his death, they would. Trust me.
Okay.
Niggas gotta get the streams up. Yo, in this situation, honestly, y'all don't even know what I heard?
What?
Two niggas, I don't know who those two niggas might be. They agreed to do some fake robbery shit, and the fake robbery turned real.
What?
Yes.
Like they were in the moment and they changed their mind, they went off script?
I don't know, but just turned real.
What?
And somehow, listen, if you're a rapper, you get your chains taken. I guess it's dishonorable if you file a police report, but that's why there's a story. Somebody who clearly wasn't down with it, like, wait, this was fake, not real. File a police report.
Okay.
Yo, these kids is fucking weird, yo.
I don't-
Wait, he allegedly staged a fake robbery.
So this
I
was
want
gonna
no
be
parts.
so listen, everybody gotta go fire. Let's keep a spade a spade. Like, if y'all been watching Everyday Struggle, you know most of these rappers, they live off Instagram. Instagram is fueling a lot of careers, it's not music.
Right.
All right, let's get a moment. All right? They're gonna talk about me, they're gonna talk about you. All right? Fake robbery.
Who would have benefited from the staged fake robbery story?
Rich the
Serious
Kid got
question.
robbed 13 times in the last 3 weeks. And we've talked about it. So what I mean by benefit, just a headline.
Oh, so
even if it's
being
not
the one,
looking good.
Even being the one who got robbed,
that's-
it's cool as long as you get spoken about.
Oh, man.
Serious question. Okay. All right.
Yo, this is crazy because it's like, if this is what they're doing in 2019, oh man, I can't wait to be the fuck up out of here in the future because I can't imagine the shit people will be doing 5 years from now.
Wayno, we giving you tips. When you sign your next artist as a
I
manager,
would never.
Y'all gotta
I would
fake these
never.
things.
I'm never faking a robbery. Faking it's not cool to
you
get
saw
robbed.
the video. It was like, all right, y'all ready? Yeah, even a person
The
recording
narrator
and
was
stuff.
faking? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess they had the behind the scenes of the fake robbery. So, but apparently, imagine like I'm gonna fake rob Wayno. I'm like, yo, Wayno, give me a watch, son. Wink, wink. And Wayno gives me the watch, and I just leave. And then Wayno's like,
I'm on your
now
on
you.
you.
Now you really
See,
took
I'm
my
not even
watch.
partaking. I can't even partake in some shit like that. Like, I just don't understand like a person's mind frame. Like we said about all these dudes is mentally disturbed. I think that there's something really wrong with you. First of all, being robbed is a very tragic situation. That shit is not fun. It's not cool. It's dangerous. You want to hopefully leave. You fuck the jewelry and money. You want to leave with your life because a robbery could turn to a murder fast. So y'all are playing with that type of energy. They'll see what they get. You want to keep playing like that? You play stupid games and you win stupid awards.
Stories are getting more and more. What are we in, February?
Yeah, it's only February.
What's happening?
It's only
I'm not gonna
February.
lie. This is rap in 2019.
That's disgusting.
You fake a robbery.
And this is the skinny from the. Does he have any music? I've never heard one song before.
No, he got some music. It's on World Star and stuff like that.
But I just see people, every time I see him, is somebody chasing him or.
I feel bad for him because he's in a very interesting position. And I actually spoke to him personally and I gave him some advice. Because he's in the position where there is a black cloud hanging over his head. A lot of people, based on a viral video that's on Instagram, they call him a snitch.
Because he's in an interrogation room.
Yeah, he was in an interrogation room. And despite of, recently stuff with 6ix9ine stuff and people, I think there's a ongoing conversation of, if you're labeled a snitch, could you continue a rap career? Well, perhaps if a guy who was hugely successful before he got locked up and quote unquote and then a snitching, maybe he could. But if you ain't get really a hit, yeah, that shit stunts your growth. Niggas don't want to be around you, blah, blah. So anyway, he's in the situation where now a lot of rappers, like, shit, I seen he posted something, and I seen other rappers like, yo, I can't wait to take it. Like he's like food.
Wow.
And again, in a rap game, when you're seen like that, that's a problem. And there's only like a couple of ways you can shake that shit. You either gotta literally be on some shit to invite that type of energy, but that doesn't bring you anywhere. That gets you to jail just where 6ix9ine is at. Right. So like he's in a situation where I told him, I said, the only thing that could fix your issues is hit fucking songs. You gotta go in that studio and drop 40. Because what happens and what we've seen, people don't really think too much when you got a hit song.
That's true.
Like
lose
this,
everything.
Yeah, they forget anything.
But one thing you cannot beat or overcome all these things by is these shenanigans. Like, the shenanigans is not gonna work. There's so many shenanigans and gimmicks by these rappers. There's a nigga claiming he got cloned and there's like 30 versions of him. It's a nigga that's good with Photoshop. Like, these guys got all the gimmicks and no music. Most of these niggas, I'm seeing the gimmicks. Like, you have to go out your way to find their music. You don't got to go out your way to find a gimmick. It's sad.
That's
Being
crazy.
cloned?
Yeah, the Kid Buu nigga, right?
Yeah, he being cloned.
Wasn't then Skinny, he came up here with Soulja Boy.
Yeah, Skinny came up here with Soulja Boy.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the
okay.
kid that came up here with Soulja Boy.
Okay.
I don't know, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what a young kid nowadays, if they want to be a rapper, what they actually want. It used to be about, I want to be the dopest or I want to be the best.
Hey, some of those people still exist, we just gotta say.
Absolutely.
Even if they don't get talked about here, they exist, and don't let this kind of shit discourage you. Just keep
Yeah,
making
this
music, please.
this shit is just out of hand. It's out of hand.
Yeah, it's. Listen, man, I be trying to give some advice, man, but like the way how rappers are being made, it's made for Instagram. Followers are getting finessed, storylines are being made up, and like I think everyone looks at the success of other rappers, but just looks at they really treat any attention as good attention.
Yeah, it seems.
And I've yet to see that really translate to streams, concert tickets. There's a lot of these rappers that we talk about, and I guess that was Russ's issue too. And I had to salute to Russ, because some of these niggas we talk about, these niggas can't even sell out an airplane bathroom. Like they got some followers, but they can't do nothing. They're not selling music. They're selling.
You know what? Let's fucking petition against them then. I don't want to talk about none of these bum ass niggas that's doing all of this silly, stupid shit. It's ridiculous. For real, like staging robberies.
Yeah.
That's what we doing now. Staging robberies. Like I don't know. The Kid Who Cried Wolf has always just been a story that can be applied to every and any generation. So.
All right, so our boycott starts this week.
Yeah, I'm done with all these.
Hey, and just like, you know.
That means you got to start listening to some more fucking rap this week.
Listen,
Yeah,
I don't know who took Skinny from the Nine's chain and his new paddock on his wrist, but please just return this.
How is he getting this stuff?
We're spending way too much time on this story.
Right, yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
Let's
Everybody
go.
got investors, bro.
Well, look, at
go.
least
Wait
the
a
good
minute,
news
you know the
is
game, nigga.
no one got hurt if it's a hoax, right? Everyone's safe? All right, good. Let's move on. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we can get to a fan question. A couple quick hits first. So yesterday, 2 Chainz announced that his next project, Rap or Go to the League, is coming March 1st. That's pretty soon. And LeBron James is going to A&R the album, which is dope. You know that LeBron has very good taste, and I feel like when it was Kendrick, when he dropped his last album, he was like playing the whole thing on like IG Live. What's up, Wayno?
No, finish.
Why are you smiling so much?
Just finish. We gonna talk about this, but finish.
All right, I'm done, because now I want to hear what you got to say. That's it.
Why Wayno grinning like
I
that?
don't know.
No, I'm just laughing because it's like, all right, I'm just thinking about, remember when Braun did the thing with Drake and he was like, you know me, I'm a hip hop historian, right? So I don't know. I think that it's a dope concept. Like for me, that's not gonna excite me to listen to 2 Chainz music. I just really like 2 Chainz music. I think it's a dope concept to have the whole Rap or Go to the League theme and bring LeBron in, but I don't, like, me personally, I don't listen to music because LeBron's listening to it on live or because he's listening to it in a video. So it's just kind of crazy to me that he's A&R in the album. You know what I mean? And that's my, and I got a relationship with Chainz Camp and all of that, and I'm not dissing it because I don't think that Chainz needs that to sell his music, but that's just odd.
But it'd be interesting the kind of feedback LeBron would be giving 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
in the
LeBron is an
studio. Can you
A&R
imagine?
now?
Yeah.
Like, listen, man, I'm trying to be a sports agent. What's good?
Oh, really?
Hell yeah, I want to be a sports agent.
Wayno's trying to do it all.
Yeah, I was watching that clip and shit, I seen LeBron look like he's kind of heavily invested into it. Honestly, I saw this coming from a mile away. Like, LeBron is literally like, yo, these rappers, a lot of them, like, they fucking live for LeBron to play their song while he's working out.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's become
dope.
a thing. It's
That's
become a
definitely
thing. And it's kind of like a moment. I don't know. I be looking at this and thinking, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing a reverse Wayno on this. LeBron team playing like shit. The fuck is he doing in the music? LeBron, get to the court, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love that LeBron is doing everything, but I'm like, LeBron, just make sure you're doing what you always do, still the best.
Right.
Before
Lakers
you
not
come
in the
over
playoffs
here,
right now.
because 2 Chainz been making booty-shaking anthems for a long time, and some trap shit. He'll continue to do it with or without your help. I don't think the Lakers is making it to the playoff if that groin don't act right, bro. So get back to the court, LeBron.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you, man. All right.
If the Warriors win again, bro, I'm done with football and basketball. I'm done.
How are you putting 2 sports over one team?
It's Brady and fucking Curry. They keep winning everything.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
goddamn.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. In relationship news, TMZ is reporting that Soulja Boy and Blac Chyna's decision to date was all in the name of trolling. Big surprise. So sources told the outlet that Soulja and Chyna slid into each other's DM a few weeks ago to devise a plan to get back at poor Tyga, who hasn't bothered anyone. And apparently they started liking each other and they hit it off, and now it's real. Love.
Why would Tyga care? I mean, they ain't been together in years. Like, why would Tyga care? And it's been public, like, you know, the relationships that Chyna has. I mean, she just was with Kid Boo, right? And then the other kid, that was the meme when he had his arm all up.
Hey, I'm confused by Blac Chyna. I'm confused by Blac Chyna, yo. Like, Blac Chyna, who's been around for a while, she's dating every SoundCloud rapper that's stepping out the stroller. From YBN Almighty J, well, they said Kid Boo 30, that's different. I don't get the people who she's dating, but the mere fact that this is, again, just goes back to what I was saying.
Could this be one of the greatest couples
Fake
in rap history?
relationship just to get at a nigga. Like, listen,
I'm sick of you.
people
What if
are
it's
just
real? Okay.
I mean, this is a danger. You know what I really want to say? I really want to take the time to say that, like, this social media, like, digital era is a very dangerous space because people will do anything. And I mean anything to just be seen and spoken about.
Wait, you gotta get your artist in a fake relationship, bro.
Nah, man, I'm not doing that. I can't
Yo,
compromise.
this is mad regular. Like, yo, I know like 5 rappers right now in a fake ass relationship just for Shade Room. Like, not even for like, just for Shade Room. Cause Shade Room loves posting it. It's all about, I just don't get it. It's all about eyes and try to turn those eyes hopefully into fans of your music. But shit, I mean, this is an obvious move by Soulja Boy who's having this moment. Blac Chyna, who's, you know, she's hopping from SoundCloud rapper to SoundCloud rapper. But hearing that it's real, I guess that's what's more surprising shit about it. The fake shit turned real again, just like the fake robbery turned real.
I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to think about any of this shit.
Hey man, if Tinashe is fucking doing fake relationships, sign me up. She just got dropped from.
You are still not.
Bullshit.
You're never gonna shoot your shot.
She just got dropped from RCA. She might want a fake
You are
relationship.
such a pussy. Shoot your shot.
Nah. Listen, I'm shooting my.
Have you ever hit her one time? Have you ever been in her comments? Have you done anything?
I'm in her comments every day.
Oh, you are?
To this day, I'm in her comments, bro. I see me and the Complex account. If Amaya don't get the fuck out of here, I'm like, Amaya, like, why are you competing with me on the Complex account? This is corporate shit.
This is corporate shit.
Crazy.
All right, you know what? We only have a few minutes left. We'll save the deep fan question for tomorrow, and we'll just do this one. Who is this from? I don't know how to say this, but the question is, with everything that has already happened this year, what is the craziest story of 2019 so far?
Is he ridiculous asking this question? It's fucking.
No,
How you say this dude name?
Jussie Smollett. I think I was saying it with a fake accent for no reason. Jussie Smollett.
Nah, we can't count it. Like, we got to pick another one besides that.
Why?
That's the craziest one.
All right, that is a crazy one, but like, it just.
I haven't been so invested in a news story.
What's another crazy story?
In years. Because I just want to see the outcome of this. Like, what is really the fallout if it's confirmed that he made this up? I sat down, I rewatched the Good Morning America interview yesterday. I don't know. I just need to know where, as a country, where we stand. Like,
this
what
is the
happens
craziest
after
story. This nigga clout chaser for
I
simple.
think of anything else. Of course, it's the craziest. I'm just trying to think of like a number 2.
Good question.
So the 21 Savage shit, 6ix9ine shit, those
So
like shocking shit. Be like,
yeah, shocking stories.
Yeah.
6ix9ine shit is not shocking to me. 21, it was like threw me off a bit. But the only thing that threw me off is that, you know, his immigration thing. Like I wasn't. And even with that, that's not too crazy because I knew that me personally, I knew that he wasn't American.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say that's crazy to me. Like, crazy is, we talking about crazy, nigga. Crazy is Jussie Smollett. This nigga is Dr. Jekyll,
Kelly,
Mr. Hyde.
Man.
Yeah, R. Kelly shit. But we've been knowing about R. Kelly shit.
They said they got 2
there's more
tapes, man.
More and more
There's
tapes
more
are
tapes?
coming out.
Bro,
Yeah.
they said they got a VHS tape, bro. 2 more. Where the fuck were they hiding these
That's what I'm
VHS
saying. Yeah.
tapes for
Who
like
was
20
storing
years?
this in a warehouse somewhere?
Well, I watch a lot of shit about like True Detective. And True Detective, the only people who store like tapes like that are fucking conniving, fucked up people.
Cause how do you find a VHS tape from like the 90s, bro?
It was in a vault somewhere.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's
But
February. Let's see how much
craziest
wilder
story.
things get.
Yeah, look, all right, so we got a faked robbery, right? We got a faked robbery and a faked racial
Fake hate crime.
hate crime attack. And we're not even done with this month. We still got 1 more week, right? I don't know what else is to come. But Jussie Smollett is
I'm
definitely.
not gonna lie, I did get an update on that story. Apparently, they're investigating Jussie for like actually writing a letter to himself.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
that's some deranged shit.
So you're saying that the
Dear
two guys get
Justin.
arrested, they found the magazine cutouts for the
found-
letters in his.
Who the fuck writes a letter
crib.
to yourself?
These
man?
niggas don't- wait.
Dear Akademiks,
Wait.
we don't like you, and you're black, and you're fat. and we really
XOXO,
dislike
love
you.
the bars.
Black and
We're
you're
gonna
fat.
kill you,
And
and
you wear black all the time.
when you see the bleach, it's all nigga.
Wait, but what's crazy is like, damn, they've never watched no movies. Nobody burnt any evidence or nothing. Like, how do you have the magazines that yo cut the letters out of still at the crib? Nobody decided to throw that shit in
Maybe
the garbage.
we're in a documentary. This is all part of a documentary. I
can't-
just don't.
This shit make me not want to come outside, like not be around shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is exactly
What?
why I stopped watching Empire. Listen, if that nigga, dumbass nigga Jussie Smollett had just watched one episode of How to Get Away with Murder, he would realize he's doing it all wrong.
I think he-
You gotta listen. They go through so many extreme steps to get away with actual murder. That nigga would have definitely throw away the cutouts of the shit, get rid of the bleach.
I think that this was a scene that he probably wanted to write in for Empire and they didn't let him do it. So he just did it in real life.
Well, they're saying he could be facing prison time for this. So
Oh, well,
hope it
yeah,
was
you
worth
made
it.
your bed, now fucking body, now get the comforter and get comfy.
Well, Roger in the control room just pointed out the Michael Jackson documentary is coming in March. That's about to be.
Oh
insane,
man, niggas'
too.
hearts about to get broken
Yo,
once
it's
again.
it's gonna be a rough year.
Michael Jackson might be the only one that niggas just see the blatant proof and say, fuck it, I don't care. Like, yo, it's MJ. Like, I think
dead,
niggas
though.
knew it all along.
I mean, you know, and the thing about it is,
Unless they get like mad graphic. If they get mad graphic, maybe. But like R. Kelly, niggas was been off R. Kelly.
do you know that we looked up Bubbles, right? The monkey that do you know Michael Jackson had? Do you know what Bubbles is doing right now? He's still alive. They have him in Europe making paintings, and they sell the paintings. I'm dead serious.
If he only paints,
Chimpanzee, for real.
Michael Jackson's face,
I never said that.
We gotta
wait,
cut the lights.
Yeah, we gotta cut the lights now.
Ack.
that's what's on the movie.
Time to get up out of here.
All right. We hope you guys have an excellent day. We'll see you here tomorrow